those are my face washes empties, which I was accumulating for the last few months. But before I get to it, I'm gonna share with you what I'm currently using, so it's gonna be easier for me to explain you uh, later on. First one is the Soap and Glory. That's their Face Soap and Clarity Vitamin C face wash, cleaner, smoother, more radiant skin, and it has a little bits in it. It's a gel which when you apply it, it will foam, and the little bit's gonna give you the manual exfoliation. The full size comes in a huge bottle, so if you have combination oily skin, that product it's wonderful. I have dry, sensitive, normal skin. I do use this one, but not every day, maybe every other day. Will I buy the full size? Not really. I have this one because most of the time it comes in their Christmas sets. It's not a bad product, but no, I'm not gonna rebuy it. It's not a bad product, however, no, it didn't work for me, and that's the reason why I'm not gonna rebuy it. However, I do have already 2 empties of it, and that's the reason why I can give you my opinion about that product. Then something else which I bought recently in TJ Maxx is the Bonnie Hill Snail Foam Cleanser Moisturizing with hyaluronic acid, and if memory serves me right, also have the snail slime. Fine bubbles, cleanses the skin of makeup residue and other impurities. Formula contains snail mucin, green tea extract, hyaluronic acid, helps to clarify and brighten skin, leaving smooth, hydrated even after washing. The first snail slime foaming cleanser which I used was from Misha. Yeah, that was their super aqua line, and there is nothing with this product. I do enjoy it. And years ago, when Korean products became famous, snail mucin was a hot topic. Right now, not anymore, but you can see Korean beauty products more and more often. When I saw this one at TG Maxx, I was like, why not? You're getting a lot of product, which is 250 ml, 8.4 ounces. Then I think about foaming products. They come up as a, let's call it a cream, and then when you add water, it does emulsifies and gives you foam. If you're gonna use them, be like twice in a row or 3 times, they can even remove your makeup. I do like this product. I have one more in my collection, but since I talk about this one, on the similar notes, I have a couple other cleansers. So first one, it's the, here we go, Perfectly Clean from Estee Multi-Action Foam Cleanser Purifying Mask. And this works similar as the one which I just showed you. Then we have Nutritious Super Pomegranate Radiant Energy 2-in-1 Cleansing Foam. Oh, with the blue one, I went through many of those. The full sizes, small sizes is one of those. That was one of those products which I'm always going back to. Nutritious, not so much. If I get it in like a, if I get it as a sample or like a gift, yes, but otherwise no, it's not my favorite. Then from It Cosmetics is their Confidence in a Cleanser, gentle for all skin types, skin transforming, hydrating, cleansing serum. It has a texture of a pudding, so when you apply it, it's like a little jelly pudding. You add water and it's gonna emulsify. It does leaves your skin hydrated. I have this one in the past and there is nothing wrong with it, but no, I'm not gonna repurchase because there are other options available on the market. Something else is the Narupatika Oat Cleansing Facial Polish, Hydrate and Protect. This was like face polish, but instead of the granules you have pieces of oats, and it's nice for, let's call it, delicate or sensitive skin. I finish it up. No, I'm not gonna repurchase. On a similar note, something harsher, it's from Clarins. That's the one step gentle exfoliating cleanser with orange extract. It does smells like oranges. However, this one, the bits are a little bit rougher, so this can be similar to the one from Soap and Glory, which I showed you at the beginning. And two things which I still have, or should say use it. First is the Dove bar soap, which yes is old school, but you can still use it on your face and your body. So I went through multiples of those. And something which I have in my shower now, it's La Roche-Posay Toleriant Hydrating Gentle Cleanser. Gently cleanses while retaining essential moisture with ceramide and niacinamide, 400 ml, 13.5 ounce. La Roche-Posay, it's a French brand. However, it was bought or acquired by L'Oreal, so I don't know if they still have the same product. Did they upgrade it or did they change the formula? But after L'Oreal bought them, some of the product changed, and that's the one which I currently have. And so far this one works like CeraVe cleanser, which comes in a white and green bottle. So if you like that one, this one works exactly the same. Oh, and I have that one in the past. This is like a repurchase, and because it comes in a big bottle, I know it's gonna take me a long time to finish. Then from Estee, I have their cleansers. Let me move over. So this is Estee Lauder Advanced Night Cleansing Gel with 15 amino acids. I'm gonna skip the amino acid part. What it does, it's a gel cleanser that when you add water to it, it does foams and cleans all the grits, dirt, all the residue. So as a cleanser, is not bad. As the amino acid part, I'm gonna skip it because this thing doesn't stay long enough on your face to do something. But as a cleanser, it's fine. No, I'm not gonna buy the full size because there are other products available on the market. But yes, I do have those. Also have a couple more because most of the time when I'm buying Estee, I try to do it during their gift time, special offers, or something else when I can get free products. So that's how I end up with those, unless they're coming from a sets. Either way, those were my last cleansers. Let me know what face cleanser you are currently using and will you recommend. And I see you next time. Bye for now.